Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Wolak. We're here each and every day as we explore life together. Today, I want to explore the idea of focus because focus attracts more of what we focus on. And if you really get that, if you really get that focus attracts more of what you're focusing on, would you be focusing on the things you're focusing on? That's a loaded question. Think about that. Would you be focusing on not getting ill? Because if you're focused on not getting ill, what's your focus on? Illness. But if you're focused on health, you're focused on health. Two very different things. Focused on not getting ill or focused on health. Very different focus. Because that focus will lead to very different emotions, will lead to very different actions, and will lead to a very different experience. And you notice how everyone's trying to get you to focus on what they want? The question you've got to ask is, when someone's trying to get you to focus on something, what are they selling? What are they up to? What are they trying to get from you? What am I trying to get from you right now? I'm trying to get you to focus, right? What I want to get you to do is to become empowered. I want you to see that where you put your focus creates your life. So you get to choose where you put it. Focusing on, let's just say today, you've been up. You're obviously up because you're watching me at this time. In the last half hour prior to watching this, where was your focus? Mine was getting out my thought for the day and inviting people to come to the agape gatherings that are this afternoon and evening. That's where my focus was. And I also had to focus on letting my yellow lab out twice because she's got a habit. She wants to be out twice, likes to lie on that cold concrete. Makes her feel good. Old body, cold, relieves any pain, any tightness. The focus on my dog is, this is really a good one. I'm not focusing on that she's really old, even though I am. But what I'm focusing on is, how can I give her the best life while I've got her? Because here's what I know is, I chose her. I chose her to be our pet. And because I chose her, there's no inconvenience. And you know what? The love I get back in the most unpredictable times is just magnificent. So what are you going to focus on today? Today, let me share. I think, Peter, you're out there. Today, you and I and Karen, I believe, we're doing a values session. Hell, not that long. 40, 54, 55 minutes. Boy, that's going to be a great time. I love that. If you've not done a values session with me, you're missing out because it's the best thing I do. When we're done with that, Peter and Karen will know exactly what their top values are so they can start living a life that's theirs, not someone else's. Because most of the time, people have no clue what their top values are. Yesterday, I spent several hours. You can do it privately with me, or you can do it in a group. In a group, it's less expensive. But the people who have done it one-on-one, they've gotten a lot out of it. Well, value sessions, you can find all that on agapespiritualcenter.com. Let me see, where was I going? Focus. Yesterday, I focused on, I'm doing a class starting March 28th, afternoon and evening, 2 different times. And it's on my book, The Power in You. And so I finished the first 3 lessons. Today, I'm going to do a couple more. And the more I get into the book, how can I get more into the book? I wrote the freaking book, but I'm getting more into it because I've got to prepare a class. And the more I get into it, I see how practical what the teaching is. But I also see how it's difficult for people because why? What have I been talking about a bunch of days? Your habits. The key thing is, how do you break habits that you don't even know you have and that are not serving you? It's about becoming more aware. So it really takes you some time to think about, where am I focusing in this moment? So during the day today, I would invite you that when you're feeling a little bit of twang in your stomach, you're not feeling good, you're feeling some emotion, negative, ask the question in that moment, what am I focusing on? Oh, that's what I'm focusing on. That's not bringing me happiness. That's not bringing me a balance. That's not bringing me peace. Then ask the question, why am I focusing on it? Is there anything I can really do on it? That's a big question. Is there anything I can really do about it? Because most of the time, we focus on things we have nothing we can do about. I think I said yesterday that all problems begin with a thought. If there's no thought, there's no problem. So as I woke up this morning at 2 a.m., not able to sleep, I said, what are you thinking about? And in the moment, there was nothing going on. But as I started to contemplate it, I realized I'd had a bunch of thoughts earlier the day about how much was going on and how was I going to schedule my time and do that. Then I realized, well, wait a second. Can I do anything about it now? And the answer was no. So what did I do? I turned over in my chair, in my lazy boy chair. I don't want to wake the wife up. In my lazy boy chair, closed my eyes, focused on my mantra, and asleep I went. Focus is everything. Kenny says, Lee, glad to catch you live, catch the live stream. Well, Kenny, I'm here every day live. You can catch me or not. You can watch me later. Whatever feels good to you. What's on your guys' minds? I've got some time to talk to you today. What are you challenged with today? Love to hear it. This way we can chat about it. You know, by you checking in, I want you to know that you, by checking in, just your name appearing on the side lets everyone know that this is a community. It's an online community. It's a global community. And then just by saying, hey, people get to see your name. They get to see whatever picture you put up there. And they get to know you. They get to know your energy. And it really builds the energy that we're creating here. This is a safe place where we come to explore life. Understanding, I don't have your answers. I have questions. And isn't that the greatest thing? Questions. JJ, I see that you figured out the time change between here and EU. And did you notice yesterday in the news, the Senate passed a bill to stop us from having to change time. Now it's just got to go through the House of Representatives. It gets passed, and if Biden signs it, we won't have any more of this switching of times. Hallelujah, Jesus. Staying focused. Look at you bringing that up on me. Staying focused. Here's what I know. I don't know what to call you. It's SRS Coleman. I'm just going to call you S. S, here's what I know. If you're doing things that are in alignment with what you value most, there's tremendous focus. If you're doing things that are not aligned with what you value most, you wander. That's the experience I've had. I invite you to test that out for yourself. So if you're doing something and you can't stay focused, you got to ask the question, is this really a value to me? Do I really value this? Is this really that important to me? Or is it important to someone else and I've accepted it to be mine to do, but it's really not that important to me? Just a thought. Oh, Leslie checked in. Wonderful. I know that Stephanie, good. No, I don't have to call you S if I remember tomorrow, but I'll try to. How old is your son, Corey? Is he a lad at 11, 12? I don't know. It's a tough thing when you leave a relationship and you have a child still in that relationship. I don't know whether the relationship is toxic. What I do know is that the relationship was toxic for you because you left the relationship. He's 19. Well, he's a big ass boy. At 19, he's so confused right now. It's incredible. All you got to do is know that you just got to let him know that you're there for him. That's all. You just got to let him know. Leslie says, want to take my next class? Leslie, it's pretty simple. Just go to the website, agapespiritualcenter.com. Click on the calendar. I got 2 classes starting. I got the Power in You class Mondays for 7 weeks from 1:30 to 3 or 6:30 to 8 Central Time. And then on Tuesday night, 6:30 to 8, I'm doing Applying the Principles of Science of Mind in Today's World. Great classes. Great classes. If you want to really connect, if you really want to go deeper, classes is what it's all about. Then we come together and we share like this. Today, I've got gatherings. You can be on Zoom and share instead of just watching and making comments. Sarah says, I've signed up. Of course you have. Ooh, Jerica says, Reverend Wolak, will you do more breakdown videos of Science of Mind? I'm always going to be doing more Science of Mind, Jerica. But if you look on my YouTube channel, my God, I must have 30 videos on Science of Mind. Because that's the basis of everything I teach. So yes, I can never get enough Ernest Holmes. Well, gang, guess what? I've had a ball with you today. I don't know if you can tell, but I do enjoy I love what I do with you. And if you can't tell, just look at my eyes. See how they're glowing? That means I'm doing what I love. And I am grateful to you because you give me the opportunity to do this. So what I say to you is, watch what you focus today. Watch what you focus on and ask the question, is it what I want in my life? If it's not what you want in your life, change your focus. You can do it. It just takes practice. With that, I love you just the way you are. Go create your great day. And I'll see you either later today or tomorrow. Until then, aloha. Bye-bye.